Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And getting to start, Clayton Kershaw. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
First pitch, 111.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, a really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
This one popped up. 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A. and towing the slab here, Joe Musgrove.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And a pitch.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Mookie Betts now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. There's a swing and a miss. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 1 down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a 1-2. And delivers outside. 1 out, bases empty. That's a hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 6 in the series so far. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. There's a strike.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
0-2 now. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Betts at second. Soto at first. 1 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. And that's too high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Machado. Quick feed to second for 1. And that's 2.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Gets the outside corner with that one. No outs. Runner on second. Just missed. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So here's the Padres DH, J.D. Davis. Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Hammered, base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score and the Padres take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Man at first with one gone. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The wind of the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Azokar snags it. One away.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Muncy hits one in the air. Tatis brings it in with a nice running grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings and misses. Slider right there. On the ground. Kim. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And it remains 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
The lefty fires. fastball, and he gets out of the way. Kershaw, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one for strike one.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fought off foul. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. In the dirt, and it's 1-1. And that one is inside. Kershaw, the 2-1. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Xander Bogart.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogarts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
And strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Freeman takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. Here comes the pitch. And that one cutting but missing down low. Line drive. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger at the first pitch.
Well struck left field. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Kershaw back to work. There's a strike. Kim, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. The wind and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Kershaw deals. That misses the zone. 2-1. Where'd that last pitch miss?
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Machado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Good eye in that spot. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. There's the strike. That one in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The right fielder, Fernando.
2 outs, base is
Tatis
empty. Fernando
Jr.
Tatis Jr. digs in now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
0-2 now. And downstairs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got it by him for the K. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bounced up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a strike in there. That misses the zone. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there.
Now
That thing
batting,
really
catcher,
got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pick.
And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike.
0-2.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2 count.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
So digging in, J.D. Davis. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
That one fouled off. 0-1 now. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And he deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Padres down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
And the righty deals.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
The third baseman.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And misses inside. And there's the strike. And 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Misses inside. 1-0.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Andy Pages would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break, but look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Now here is Andy Pages. Hit softly on the ground to third. That's the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now Jackson Merrill.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. And that one hit to first. Freeman takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Jose Azocar.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Upstairs. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. That one inside, and that's ball 3. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach, he threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got a full count.
To third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Outside low. Ball one. And another ball. Kicks and fires. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ha-Sung Kim to bat next. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Kim in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to the left. They get the force. 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. Well, we go bottom 6. And now
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner out.
that one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. To the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
So up next, Juan Soto.
Soto.
And a good eye there.
1-0.
The Dodgers down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that.
1-1.
And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting,
That was a pretty good pitch.
The
Breaking
catcher.
ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch.
That's a ball.
with the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 3 of this 4-game series.
2-2.
In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Now all even up. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And they get the out on Smith. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
First pitch just misses. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. J.P. Fireisen, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Gratterol getting cranked up as well. And there's a foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Kershaw fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Tatis batting with one down, takes a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. And ball 1. Towards first, Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
Now the DH for the Padres, J.D. Davis.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 2-zip. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Picks himself up an RBI. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So 2 down, And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. There's a strike. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
And that's down and away. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Activity in the bullpen for the Padres. Number 54 getting ready to go. Number 1, a left-hander, also throwing. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes Max Muncy. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Right side, hard hit. Throw over to Cronenworth. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail things here 2-0. New pitcher for the Dodgers, J.P. Fireeisen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
And a pitch. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Next for the Padres, Jose Azocar. In the air, right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Fire Eisen. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Man at second.
Yeah.
Movement in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong appears to be getting loose. And here it comes.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That's in there. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. That one hit to right. Vargas pulls it in on the run. Padres leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
Musgrove back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And he deals. There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a foul ball. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
No, that's
just missed. The other way, hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
The Padres up by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2 is the count.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in LA, and now it's Manny Machado.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And the pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Pages gets under it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Tatis waits. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting,
Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right side. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
So now the DH spot, J.D. Davis.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Tatis runs. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. So bottom of the 9th, Mookie Betts will get us started.
The shortstop, Mookie.
The line to kick the pitch.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-1.
There's a strike to Mookie. This to third. Slings it across. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
He's 2 outs away. Juan Soto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one missing low. The Dodgers down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
So it's their last chance in this one. At the plate, Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just...
On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20.